For centuries, sailors told tales of unicorns, mystical creatures with spiraled horns and magical powers. But they weren't chasing fantasy, they were glimpsing something real. Beneath the Arctic ice swims the narwhal, a living legend with a spiraled tusk that defies logic, evolution, and expectation. The narwhal's tusk is not a horn, it's a tooth, one of the most bizarre and extraordinary in the animal kingdom. It grows straight from the upper jaw and spirals outward like a drill of bone and beauty. And while most mammals hide the soft, sensitive nerves inside their teeth, the narwhal flips this design. Though it's most common in males, some female narwhals also grow tusks, and in incredibly rare cases, a male may grow two. Double-tusked narwhals are so uncommon that they've become natural marvels, making their way into the ancient scrolls and scientific collections of the world. The narwhal tusk is the only known straight tusk on Earth. All other tusks, from elephants to walruses, curve. And yet, the narwhal's is also a spiral, a rare design in biology. Its perfect twist has puzzled and fascinated scientists for centuries, adding to the unicorn mythos that surrounds it. Long ago, narwhal tusks were sold as unicorn horns, said to purify poisoned water and detect lies. Today, they lie in museums and universities, studied by scientists who know that truth is sometimes stranger and more magical than myth. The narwhal is a creature of contrast, part science, part legend, part fact, part fantasy. With its spiraled tusk, it bridges the ancient and the modern, reminding us that even in the coldest places on Earth, magic still swims beneath the surface. Beneath the shimmering surface of the ocean lurks a hunter so fierce, so precise, that it earned a name whispered across seas, the killer whale. But how does an animal get such a fearsome reputation? The answer lies in a world of strategy, strength, and silent hunts. Killer whales, also known as orcas, are one of the ocean's top hunters. They don't just eat fish. They feast on squid, seals, sea lions, even penguins and other whales. This wide-ranging diet sets them apart from most marine predators. Surprisingly, killer whales aren't just whales. They are the largest members of the dolphin family. These giants possess long, razor-sharp teeth, perfectly evolved to grip, tear, and dominate the sea. Sometimes called the wolves of the sea, killer whales exhibit extraordinary hunting behavior. They live, travel, and hunt in tight-knit family pods, up to 40 strong. These pods use coordinated strategies to outwit and exhaust their prey. Imagine an animal that dives deeper than a nuclear submarine, that vanishes into the darkness for hours, and leaves behind almost no trace. They're not a myth, they're not a legend, they're real, and we barely know they exist. Meet the most mysterious whales on Earth, the beaked whales. Out of the 80 known whale and dolphin species, nearly a quarter belong to the elusive beaked whale family. Yet sightings of them are so rare, many scientists have spent their lives studying whales without ever seeing one in the wild. They're called beaked whales for a reason. Their long pointed snouts resemble the beaks of birds. And like birds, their streamlined shape is a design perfected by evolution for deep, focused travel in an unforgiving world. These whales aren't just shy, and they're specialists in stealth. They surface briefly, silently, with barely a ripple. Then they vanish again, into the deep. What do they do in these sunless depths? They hunt. Beaked whales feed on squid, fish, and strange bottom-dwelling creatures no human has ever seen. They may be giants, but they remain ghosts. Because of their deep habitats and secretive nature, beaked whales are among the least studied marine mammals on Earth. In a world where satellites scan galaxies and drones map jungles, these whales remind us some mysteries still hide right here on our own planet, deep in the water, waiting. In the frozen stillness of the Arctic, where glaciers groan and the sea breathes ice, enormous shadows glide beneath the surface. They are ancient, colossal, and extraordinary. The Arctic whales, rulers of the coldest seas on Earth. Meet the bowhead whale, a true Arctic native. This massive baleen whale has a bow-shaped skull so powerful, it can break through ice over half a meter thick. Its head alone makes up 40% of its entire body length. Its mouth arches 3 meters wide and 6 meters deep, the perfect design to filter plankton from icy waters. One of the rarest giants of the Arctic is the northern right whale. It's critically endangered, a living relic with a symmetrical skull and twin blowholes. It glides silently, feeding on clouds of plankton using long curtains of baleen. Few have seen it, fewer still ever will. And then, the showstopper. The humpback whale, a performer in the icy seas. With a knobbly head, a humped back, and flippers longer than your average car, the humpback leaps, slaps, and sings, dazzling the Arctic with its power and grace. Then there's the gray whale, known for the scars it bears from epic migrations and ancient battles. Its skin is mottled gray with white spots, a map of its survival. These whales migrate thousands of kilometers northward to give birth in the calm of Arctic waters. Among the most powerful feeders of the Arctic are the rorqual whales, sleek giants with throat pleats that expand like accordion folds. They take in entire shoals of fish in a single gulp, then strain the water through their baleen, leaving only prey behind. Pure efficiency, pure evolution. Some of these whales stay in the Arctic all year. Others journey thousands of miles to return each summer, drawn by instinct, by birthright, by survival. In the harshest place on Earth, they don't just live, they thrive. And with each haunting song and breathtaking leap, they remind us, the Arctic belongs to giants. In the pitch-black depths of the ocean, where pressure crushes steel and light is a forgotten luxury, a colossus drifts silently, larger than legend and smarter than we dared to imagine. This is the sperm whale, a creature with the largest brain on Earth and secrets buried deeper than the abyss it calls home. Weighing in at a staggering 9 kilograms, the sperm whale's brain is the heaviest ever known in the animal kingdom. Yet it powers a body that lives in total darkness, navigating the oceans with sonar and memory. More than a brain, it's an organic supercomputer forged by evolution. The sperm whale also possesses the largest head of any living animal, 6 meters long, 3 meters high, and 2 meters across. That's nearly the size of a delivery truck, just for its head. And within it, one of nature's strangest treasures, the spermaceti organ, once thought to be sperm, hence the name. This waxy oil was so prized it drove fleets of ships across the oceans in pursuit of a single whale. Spermaceti oil fueled lamps, lubricated machinery, and lit up cities, but at a devastating cost to the whales that held it inside their heads. Today, we no longer hunt them, but we barely know them either. Beneath the waves, the sperm whale still roams, an ancient, intelligent titan of the deep, silent, watchful, and still the most magnificent enigma in the ocean.